Hey guys, I'm I'm coming to you with a different style of the Alex Perez show. It's like a podcast where you can hear me and not see me. Um, on today's weekend edition, I would like to talk about um I I would like to talk about can candidators we regardless if they start the the football season in in September, will the 2020 Florida Gators be able to to maintain um the the their winning ways against who's ever on the schedule and make it to a SEC championship game under under coach Dan Dan Mullen. Can the Gators maintain their winning ways against coach with their coach Dan Mullen this year in 2020, regardless of the schedule that they have? I I I have been a Florida Gator fan for a long time, guys, and I I I I bleed orange and blue, but I'm also um um a Miami Hurricanes fan, and um, I like I like all kinds of sports. I'm I'm a Major League Baseball fan and everything else. Um, I I just I just love everything that has to do with sports, even though I don't even though I don't play them. I sure do like like all kinds of sports. Thank thank you for thank you for watching, Tiffany. How, how are you doing, buddy? Um, Thank you for listening to the Alex Perez Show weekend edition on on Facebook Live. Um, um, like I said, regardless if the Gators win or lose, will will they still be able to make it to to a playoff game still if if one of the teams one of the teams one of the teams lose in college football. Do you think the Gators were like playing a a ten a 10 game season football schedule because of this virus? How will their bodies adjust to to all that time off? You know, from from playing college football because of this virus. I mean, I've I've been waiting for a long time for the Gators to start their season this year. Um, and 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 for the Gators, um, might be having a season after all. They have to play a 10 game season though, which which I which I think if 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 Dan Dan Mullen has I think if Dan Mullen has the white players on their team, I'm pretty sure that they will be successful. I mean, you know, those college football players need to do their do their best up there in the college level, and I know our Gators are going to going going to lose games here and there. I know they're not going to be perfect, but at least they will try their best to make it to a championship game in football this year. Regardless of how they how they play, I'm still gonna be a Gator fan no matter what. They have to come out of the gate not making any mistakes, not not turning the ball over and 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 stop that other team that they're playing against. Um, Other than that, I think the Gators will do a good job. Regardless of the 10-game schedule they have. I still think they will face teams that they had before, and I'm pretty sure they are gonna do well this year, but only time will tell how they're going to do this year. With this two, 2020 Gator football schedule. And the guys, I'm not no ex 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 third, but I can tell you my opinion how the 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 Florida Gators are gonna do this year in the football. I am not no expert on the college football. All I can do is tell you my opinion on how they're going to do, and that's all I can do. So, well, where the ways swept the New York Yankees 10, 10, 10 to 5. Um, and they was only in the first place for a a short time. They they was only in first place for a short time. Mm, because 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 the 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 Tampa Bay Rays um the 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 the, the Tampa Bay Rays was winning every game, but sometimes the they can't win it all. in in this 60 game season. But I'm sure the Tampa Bay Rays will bounce back from yesterday's loss against the to Toronto Blue Jays, and the Rays lost in extra innings, 6-5 against Toronto Blue Jays. And the Tampa Bay Rays swept the Yankees in their previous series when they was on the road. And the last game they played against the Yankees, they scored the Rays scored like 10 once, and the Yankees only scored 5 once. And the Tampa Bay Rays play at 6:30 tonight on Fox Sports Sun, the home of the Tampa Bay Lightning and the home of the Miami Heat and the home of Tampa Bay Rays baseball. You can catch the Tampa Bay Rays all season long on Fox Sports Sun. That's the home of the Rays all season long. And I would like to talk about something else. Something that I mentioned on my shows before. When is this COVID-19 going to end? When are they gonna find a cure to cure kill this virus? I can tell you one thing: this virus needs to go back to where it came from. That is that is that is at China, because this virus is like getting out of control. When will we see the light at the end of the tunnel for getting rid of this COVID-19? When is it gonna end? When can we go back to to no to normal life and not be worried about if we're gonna catch this virus or not, guys? When it's this pan this pandemic is gonna be over with? Maybe it'll be over soon if we can find a cure. But but we but we don't know what's gonna but we but we don't know what's gonna happen with this virus. I mean, will we have to wear a mask everywhere we go if this virus continues? It's 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 it sure is looking that way. But I want this virus to go away, guys. I really do. And 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 will we find a cure for this virus that is killing a lot of people? Only time will tell. And I think our president is not doing all that great of fighting this virus, because here's my opinion. and you can dis, dis, disagree on that or not. Do you think Trump is doing his best to make America great again? Why does our governor governor DeSantis wants to open the schools on Monday when there's a virus still going around, and the kids that are going to school, they're gonna have to wear masks anyway, because our Governor DeSantis don't want to close down the schools, for crying out loud. And wait till this virus is over to open up the schools. Yeah, I know. I heard on the news that if they don't open the schools right away, they're gonna lose money. But it's not fair, Governor DeSantis, that you're making us kids go back to school because you think this virus is doing great. What you should have done is waited until this virus got over with, Governor DeSantis. But no, you say on the news that this virus is doing great. I don't agree with that statement. I think you should have let the schools be closed. That's my opinion. I'm not a political guy, but when somebody wants to open the schools and make the kids wear masks, like I said in the previous shows, guys, these these kids are not gonna are not gonna these kids are not gonna going going to want to wear masks all day and be inside all day. But if it but if the mask mandate but if the mask mandate makes makes our kids safe, I guess we I guess we're I guess I guess we're gonna have to do it. I don't want to je- jeopardize my health. You know, that's why I'm gonna start wearing masks every time I go out in places because I don't want this virus and neither and neither does you guys that are listening to my podcast. I just wish this virus will go back to where it came from. We don't need this virus anymore. We we don't need to be worried about our our health anymore. If if this virus goes away, when when will we get some kind of when will we get some kind of some some kind of normal and when can when can we go well when can we go outside again without having to worry about this virus because this virus is crazy. And Governor DeSantis, do you realize that you put in our students' life in 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 danger, opening up the schools too early? This is my opinion, guys, and I have a right to say what I feel about how this country is going. And will we be able to 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 get back outside when this virus is completely over, and be able to see our friends? I hope they will find a, a cure for this virus, and make it go away. And I want this virus to go away, because I want to get back out there and see my friends, and see my friends instead of being stuck in the house. I want to be able to go out there with my friends, not being able, not wearing a mask when this virus is over. But who knows? This virus will be over sooner rather than later. I think, but we gotta continue to wash our hands, to do all we can to stop the spread of this virus, because it's dangerous. I hear that they're planning to making to make. I hear that they're planning to make another movie of Space Jam. I hope they come out with another I hope they come out with another movie, Space Jam, soon. But I got a question of the day for you guys. When did the original movie Space Jam come come out. What year did they did they what year did the original Space Jam come out? And I and I and I hope that they will come out with another Space Jam the movie too, because I love those kind of movies. So what year did the, did they did the original movie Space Jam come out in? What year did the original movie Space Jam come out in? The the movie that Warner Warner Brothers made. What year did they make that movie? You guys can use Google. You guys can use Google to answer that question, and I'll see you on Monday with a Monday edition of the Alex Perez Show. But until I see you guys again on Monday, this is me, Alex Perez, with a weekend edition. This is Alex Perez with a weekend edition of my show, saying until I see you again Monday, you all have a, a great rest of your weekend again, guys, and God bless you. Thank you all for watching, and stay safe out there, guys. God bless you guys. Bye. Have a great rest of your weekend, guys. Bye. And the guys, before I go, I cannot wait for college football to start down here in the great nation that I love. In Ocala, Florida. I cannot wait for college football to start. In Ocala, Florida. You guys have a great weekend, and remember to stay safe out there, and wear your mask and do whatever you can to to slow down this virus. This is me, Alex, saying, have a great weekend, everybody, and God bless. And remember, guys, stay safe and wash your hands and and wear and wear your mask and 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 don't go out of the house if you if you're if you ne- ne- necessarily need to. Have a great weekend, everybody, and God bless. I'll see you Monday. Bye. Hey guys, in just a, just a minute, it is the Alex Perez Show Weekend Edition on the Disability TV Network on the YouTube. Hope you will join me over here. As I stream live on the YouTube. Um, Hopefully my I don't know why technology is giving me a hard time today, but we'll just see. We'll just see how it goes on this weekend edition on the YouTube.com. Coming up next on the Disability TV Network on a Saturday, the on the Saturday the 15th of August, right here on the YouTube. And I hope you guys enjoy this show. Thank you all for watching on the Saturday. And here it goes, the weekend edition of the Alex Perez Show, starting now on the YouTube.com. Okay. I guess. On today's weekend edition of the show, if I can if I can get myself up here. There I am. Let me go over here and okay. I'm not seeing where I can edit this. Well, on today's weekend edition of this show of the Alex Boys show live on YouTube, I'm going to be talking about my 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 favorite movies. I just recently seen the the new Scooby Doo movies. I mean the new Scooby Doo movie that they have, and that new Scooby Doo movie was great. That new Scooby Doo movie was great. It 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 took us back when 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 Scooby Doo and Shaggy was little, and then they gr- gr- grown up. Which that movie was a, a, a great movie, and I hi, highly recommend that you guys see see the new Scooby-Doo movie. That's 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 out now on all the digital platforms out there. It's called the new Scoob movie. You know, like in 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 sh, sh, in sh, 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 in in short, that is the new Scooby Doo movie. It's called Scoob, and it was very good. And and uh, and my next favorite movie is hold on, hold on, guys. I'm sorry, I did. And my next favorite movie is the the Invisible Man, which it was a little bit scary, but uh, but it wasn't that bad. Me and my sister Haley was and my g- girlfriend saw that movie, the Invisible Man, and it wasn't scary, but it was so suspenseful. Um, both of of those movies are good. The 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 new Scooby Doo movie is good, and the Invisible Man is good. Well, I'm sad to say that they canceled that they canceled the 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 2020 college football um season for the Gators. They 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 canceled the 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 the, the 2020 season for the Gators. Can you believe that? First, in July, it looks like we're gonna get 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 stuff started on time, but you know, and it never happens in July. Then they 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 postponed the 2020 for the Gators football. Um, games in 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 2021. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? S E E E C. You won't let the Gators play their 2020 season. Do 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 to this due to this virus, we have to wait until 2021 to let the Florida Gators football team play in 2021. I think that the Gators could have had the the season in 2020, if the Gators had the right had the right protocols in place, and I guess the University of Florida don't want to put their student athletes in that environment, because the SEC wants to keep the University of Florida students and safe because of this virus. I really wanted this 2020 Gator football season to start, but I guess it's not gonna happen. Due to this coronavirus, and I think if they would have done the right protocols and have the players wear their mask, then the 2020 football season would have started on time. But now we have to wait in 2021 to see the Florida Gator football team play the season. Does it suck that you wait all July. Does it suck that you waited all July for a season, and now it's not gonna happen because of this virus? This virus is driving me crazy, guys. I mean, come on. Let the Florida Gators let the Florida Gators play a season. I mean, that's not fair that you have to wait all July to get ready for a season that's not gonna happen. I was so waiting for football. Guys, but we have to wait until 2021 just to see the Florida Gators play in 2021. I think that is ridiculous. But that's the SEC for you. That's the SEC for you. They want to keep their players safe. In my opinion, they should have been wearing a mask. The Florida Gators should and we would have a 2020 season, but unfortunately, it's not gonna happen now because of this stupid virus that's me, messing, messing up other people's lives. And this whole COVID-19 is killing a lot of people, guys. Killing a lot of people in Marion County. And I see some people on the news that don't want to follow this mask mandate that our governor put into place. And I think the kids shouldn't be I think the kids shouldn't be going to school in August the 24th or whatever date Marion County push back the start of Marion County schools. Are you kidding me, Governor? You actually is gonna put our Florida students in danger just because you think this virus is doing good? This virus is killing people, folks. And I don't agree that Marion County students should be wearing a mask. They should keep the schools closed in Marion County just until this COVID-19 is gone. But the governor of Florida it's not gonna do that because he he wants our 40 kids to 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 go back to school and and he thinks that this virus is doing good. Wake up and smell the coffee, the coffee, Governor. You putting children's lives in danger here. Don't you care about students' safety? That's that that's why I agree. That's why I think that they should keep Marion County schools closed until this virus goes away. I mean, come on. Having our kids wear masks is not a bad idea, but do you think our kids in Marion County would keep the mask on all day? Believe me, guys, those masks is hot and sweaty and and the kids and the kids cannot breathe. So this ends a weekend edition of the Alex Perez Show. The topics and that I talked about today was my opinion only on the Disability TV Network, and all copyrights of this program is strictly pro. Here it is. Unless unless you get copyrighted permission from from the Disability TV Network and me, your host of the Alex Perez Show. This is me, Alex, saying have a great weekend, everybody, and God bless you. Hold on, guys. Thank you for watching this weekend edition of the Alex Perez Show. Thank you for watching, guys, and as always, be safe out there and enjoy your rest of your Saturday evening, and I hope you enjoyed this weekend edition of the Alex Perez Show live on YouTube.com. This is me, Alex, saying, have a great weekend, everybody, and God bless you. This is the Alex Perez Show live on YouTube.com. And your coming to you from my house in Ocala, Florida. So let's get this Wednesday edition started, huh? I'm sorry that I sound a little down today. It's because I'm tired, so let me play my opening stuff, and I'll be right back with the Alex. Let me play my opening stuff, and I'll be right back with today's edition of the Alex Perez Show Live on the Alex Perez Show page. I'll be right back, guys. Hey guys, this is me, Alex, from the Alex Perez Show. And the Alex Perez Show is coming up next on the Disability TV Network live from Studio 27 here in Ocala, Florida. This is the Alex Perez Show on the Disability TV Network, guys. So stay tuned. Hey guys, this is me, Alex, from the Alex Perez Show. And the Alex Perez Show is coming up next on the Disability TV Network live from Studio 27 here in Ocala, Florida. This is the Alex Perez Show on the Disability TV Network, guys. So stay tuned. Hey guys, this is me, Alex, from the Alex Perez Show. And the Alex Perez Show is coming up next on the Disability TV Network live from Studio 27 here in Ocala, Florida. This is the Alex Perez Show on the Disability TV Network, guys. So stay tuned. Hey guys, this is me, Alex, from the Alex Perez Show. And the Alex Perez Show is coming up next on the Disability TV Network live from Studio 27 here in Ocala, Florida. This is the Alex Perez Show on the Disability TV Network, guys. So stay tuned. Hey guys, this is me, Alex, from the Alex Perez Show. And the Alex Perez Show is coming up next on the Disability TV Network live from Studio 27 here in Ocala, Florida. This is the Alex Perez Show on the Disability TV Network, guys. So stay tuned. Hey guys, this is me, Alex, from the Alex Perez Show. And the Alex Perez Show is coming up next on the Disability TV Network live from Studio 27 here in Ocala, Florida. This is the Alex Perez Show on the Disability TV Network, guys. So stay tuned. Hi guys, and welcome to tonight's show, the Alex Perez Show, Wednesday edition, August 19, 2020. I'm your host, Alex Perez, and on tonight's program, on tonight's program, I want to I want to show a, a couple videos. First, I want to talk about the mask mandate that the mayor of Ocala vetoed, and here's my buddy Tom Schmitz talking about the mask mandate that that the mayor of Ocala quit that the mayor of Ocala vetoed. I don't know why he did that, but so anyway, here's my buddy Tom Smith from the Common Sense Network talking about it. hold on, guys. Having a little bit of technical issues, so hold on, guys, while I get this sorted out.
Quick little broadcast. As we know, 6-7 hours ago, Mayor Kent Gwynn vetoed the mask mandate that was voted up to date on that coming up at the end of this quick little broadcast. As we know, 6-7 hours ago, Mayor Kent Gwynn vetoed the mask mandate that was voted on by the Ocala City Council 4-1 at the last City Council meeting. The mayor vetoed that this morning. There's some questions about whether the mayor has the authority to veto an emergency mandate or not. That's for the city attorneys to work out. I'm more going to talk about what you should do. Should you wear a mask or should you not wear a mask? I got my mask right here. I choose to wear a mask when I go into public places because I think that I am more spittle prone than most. If you know me, you know what I mean. So I could maybe harm people if I come down with the virus. So I choose to wear a mask. I chose to wear a mask before the city council deemed it necessary to tell me I needed to wear a mask. I spent some time in Savannah, wore a mask in Savannah, had a fine time, but I chose to wear the mask. And that's why I think people are losing sight of what's going on. Some people are saying it's a health issue, you need to wear the mask, and I completely understand that. Other people are saying it's my choice to wear the mask, not for government to tell me to do it. I completely understand that. Of course, people will say, but Tom, what about seatbelts? You got to wear seatbelts. Look, I wear a seatbelt because the law mandates, state law mandates it. I still don't agree with seatbelts, and I'll tell you why. Because any yoo-hoo with a pair of shorts and flip-flops and no helmet can jump on a motorcycle and die, and that's fine, but I got to wear a seatbelt when I'm in a car that's all surrounded by four walls and, airbags and stuff. But that's a whole different discussion. This is about the mask mandate and whether, you agree with it or not. The city council passed it 4-1. The mayor has now vetoed it. I don't know if the mayor can veto it or not. That's for the city attorney to decide. But what I do know is the mandate, to me, asks businesses to do the job of government. And that's where I have a problem. You say, what do you mean? Well, the mandate clearly says it's up to the businesses to enforce the mask mandates inside their places. They didn't open the businesses to be enforcers of anything. They opened the businesses to make money. If the city wants to enforce a mask mandate, which I completely understand is within the purview of the city, on by the Ocala City Council 4-1 at the last City Council meeting. The mayor vetoed that this morning. There's some questions. Broadcast. As we know, 6-7 hours ago, Mayor Kent Gwynn vetoed the mask mandate that was voted on by the Ocala City Council 4-1 at the last City Council meeting. The mayor vetoed that this morning. There's some questions about whether the mayor has the authority to veto an emergency mandate or not. That's for the city attorneys to work out. Good afternoon, everybody. Tom Schmitz here. Common sense of Tom Schmitz, but I got some news on that too. I'll bring you up to date on that coming up at the end of this quick little broadcast. As we know, 6-7 hours ago, Mayor Kent Gwinn vetoed the mask mandate that was voted on by the Ocala City Council 4-1 at the last City Council meeting. The mayor vetoed that this morning. There's some questions about whether the mayor has the authority to veto an emergency mandate or not. That's for the city attorneys to work out. I'm more going to talk about what you should do. Should you wear a mask or should you not wear a mask? I got my mask right here. I choose to wear a mask when I go into public places because I think that I am more spittle prone than most. If you know me, you know what I mean. So I could maybe harm people if I come down with the virus. So I choose to wear a mask. I chose to wear a mask before the city council deemed it necessary to tell me I needed to wear a mask. I spent some time in Savannah, wore a mask in Savannah, had a fine time, but I chose to wear the mask. And that's why I think people are losing sight of what's going on. Some people are saying it's a health issue, you need to wear the mask, and I completely understand that. Other people are saying it's my choice to wear the mask, not for government to tell me to do it. I completely understand that. Of course, people will say, but Tom, what about seatbelts? You got to wear seatbelts. Look, I wear a seatbelt because the law mandates, state law mandates it. I still don't agree with seatbelts, and I'll tell you why. Because any yoo-hoo with a pair of shorts and flip-flops and no helmet can jump on a motorcycle and die, and that's fine, but I got to wear a seatbelt when I'm in a car that's all surrounded by four walls and, airbags and stuff. But that's a whole different discussion. This is about the mask mandate and whether, you agree with it or not. The city council passed it 4-1. The mayor has now vetoed it. I don't know if the mayor can veto it or not. That's for the city attorney to decide. But what I do know is the mandate, to me, asks businesses to do the job of government. And that's where I have a problem. You say, what do you mean? Well, the mandate clearly says it's up to the businesses to enforce the mask mandates inside their places. They didn't open the businesses to be enforcers of anything. They opened the businesses to make money. If the city wants to enforce a mask mandate, which I completely understand is within the purview of the city to do, and a lot of people think it would be a thing that would be good for the city. A lot of people think it'd be, overstepping the bounds of the city on constitutional grounds. I don't care which way you come down in the argument. Like I said, my way is I wear a mask when I'm in public because I choose to. I would say I would hope most of you would wear a mask just because of your fellow man or woman. But if you choose not to, that is your choice, and you have to live with those consequences. I think it's a very slippery slope we get into when we start letting government mandate what we must and can and cannot do. Now, I know some of you won't agree with that, and that's fine. That's the great thing about this country is we can have this discourse. What I'm concerned with is I've been reading 1.6K responses to the mayor when he put out his little blurb this morning. I vetoed the mask mandate. The people and the way they get after each other and argue, they say, we're not going to solve anything by name calling. We're not going to solve anything by saying, you're a bastard. No, you're a dumbass. We're not going to get caught. None of that's going to help. We need real solutions to real problems. The problem is COVID is a virus that seems to be a little more serious than the flu is. People say, I hate that comparison with the flu, but the flu's a virus. COVID's a virus. COVID seems to be much more contagious virus if you believe the experts. And by the way, I've done a lot of reading with experts from all around the country. I don't just rely on experts that all of a sudden they've been on Facebook for 3 months and all of a sudden they're an epidemiologist. It amazes me how many experts we have in every field. What I'm an expert in is giving my opinion, so I give that. But I'm not an expert in epidemiology. I'm not an expert in contagious diseases. I know that this virus has killed a lot of people. I know the flu kills a lot of people. I know that getting in your car, driving on the interstate, a lot of people die. There's a lot of ways to die in this country, and the fact that they have chosen this one because of its contagiousness to say that we have a pandemic and we need to do something about it, they're the experts. It's like when I go get my hair cut and the girl says, how would you like it cut? I go, you're the one with the license on the wall. You're the expert. I'm listening to you. That's what I want to do, is listen to the experts. I'm tired of politicians that think they're experts. And that goes from the top level, yeah, that's right, Donald J. Trump, all the way through our local politicians who think they're experts. I know some doctors wrote a letter and they said this is what we say. I've also talked to friends of mine who are doctors. My own physician, by the way, who says it's a bunch of hooey. Now, does that make him a bad doctor? Or does that make the doctors that wrote the letter saying it wasn't a bunch of hooey bad doctors? I don't know. I like my doctor. My doctor keeps me healthy. He keeps me on track of what I need to do. And I listen to his advice because he has a degree in medicine. He says COVID's overblown. That's his opinion. Doctors, like news guys, have opinions because you know as well as I do, you go to a doctor, get diagnosed, have one ailment, 10 doctors could diagnose it 10 different ways. So it's not an exact science, but it still is science. Now, I do know this. If I wear this and I don't spit on you, the chances of me spreading any disease that I have in my body coming out of my mouth isn't going to get on you. If you wear one, you're not going to spit your disease on me. I know that. That's common sense. You know, common sense for Tom Schmitz. That's common sense. I know that this says it will not stop me from getting COVID. I've seen the boxes. It's not going to stop me from getting COVID. It's going to stop me from spitting on you. And believe me, some of my friends like this, me wearing a mask, even if I don't have COVID, just so I don't spit on them anymore. Because when I talk, I have a tendency to, spray it instead of say it. That's one of my problems, but everybody's got problems. But the question comes down to, why are we so angry with each other when we don't know what the hell we're talking about? Okay? We're not the experts. Let the experts handle the medicine of this issue and either wear a mask or don't wear a mask. But stop getting so angry with each other. Stop being so divisive. That's the problem with this country right now, is we have no unity. We're all about divisiveness. And that's never going to get anywhere. If our founding forefathers, and I know that's a whole different argument, slave owners, shut up. I don't care about all that. If our founding fathers had been divisive as we are now, we wouldn't have this country to live in. And whether you like it or not, it's still the greatest country in the world. It is. With all our problems, it's still the greatest country in the world. And it's going to continue to lead the way for the free world. Some of y'all don't want to hear that, but that's just facts. We'll eventually get over this COVID. We'll figure out a way to come around it, just like we figured out a way to come around the Spanish flu. We figured out a way to come around polio. We figured out a way to beat a nasty tyrant of a man named Hitler. We figured out how to put a serious dent in terrorism after the bombing of the World Trade Center. We'll figure it out. That's what we do. But being petty and name-calling and arguing with each other isn't going to solve anybody's problems. Just make a choice. Wear the mask like I do and help your friends out and be good. Or don't wear the mask and make your own choice there too. I, for one, say wear a mask when you're out in public to benefit your fellow man. But I don't say that the government should tell me to have to do it. I think that should be my choice. And I think a lot of people think that way. They just don't know how to say it because all they want to say is, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Stop hating and start talking. Hey, speaking of talking, Buddy Martin and I are putting the finishing touches on a show where we get back together and talk about the issues in our town. We have been the voices of Ocala for a long time. We're going to get back together and become that again. And we're doing so thanks to sponsors like Just Shipped. It is a subscription-based shipping company that takes the worry and hassle out of shipping. You just call them, say, hey, I got something that I need shipped. They come pick it up. They package it for you. And for a nominal monthly fee, you get 5. I think it's 5 that you get for the lowest fee. You can get up to unlimited. And they worry about going standing in line at the post office or standing in line at the UPS store. So Just Shipped is going to be one of my and Buddy's sponsors for our new show. And also the Ocala Golf Club. Jason Linhart and his staff, proud to be partners with Buddy Martin and myself. We'll tell you more about that coming up. But right now, this is Tom Schmitz reminding you, stop hating. Stop talking. Start talking. Have a good afternoon.
And next on my show, I'm gonna play you a interview that I had with Mr. Chris O'Brien. I taped this last Wednesday, and here it is. Here it is, guys, and I hope you all enjoy it. And then I'll show you later in the program the 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 Gators season schedule. So enjoy this interview that I had with Mr. Chris O'Brien from Nashville, Tennessee, guys. Here it is, guys. My interview with Mr. Chris O'Brien from Nashville, Tennessee. Here we go, guys. To do it this way. So welcome to the show, Mr. Chris O'Brien.
Well, thanks for having me, Alex. I appreciate it.
So how you doing today?
I'm doing great. Doing great.
I'm sorry about all the technical issues, but you know, since everybody's using Skype these days, I figured to 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 do it this way. So welcome to the show, Mr. Chris O'Brien.
Well, thanks for having me, Alex. I appreciate it.
So how you doing today?
I'm doing great. Doing great. Hanging out in Nashville, ready to go back to work.
What is you view on this whole virus thing, and you know, and how does it affect other co- country artists? You know.
Well, it's affected us all in a big way. None of us are working. If anybody is working, it's very, very little. There's very few people that are coming to Nashville, and all the bars are closed. Some of the restaurants still have live music, but they close at 10 at night. And it's really affected us. Nobody's working. Nobody's making any money here playing music in Music City.
Oh.
And it's all up to our mayor to open up the city again. So we're hoping that he will. That's about all we can do. Can yell and scream all we want, but it doesn't seem to do any good. He's keeping the city closed at least till August 16th. So hopefully after that we'll be able to get back to work.
And how does this virus affect your band whiskey business, if you don't mind me?
Certainly, we're doing a lot of live streaming shows. Still trying to make a little money that way. There's very few live performances that we can do in front of an audience, just because of the social distancing and the bars being closed, and there's just no social gatherings. My sound business too has taken a hit because there's just no shows. Nobody's doing live shows with hundreds or thousands of people that we used to do a year ago that people were doing. It's totally changed. So we're streaming live music, and a lot of people are being real nice to us and generous to us, and tipping over the internet, and that's great. We sure appreciate that.
And take me back. What inspired you to be a music artist? When
it's just something I've always wanted. I've known since I was 10 years old what I wanted to do.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I meant to say when you were little.
Yeah, when I was little, I knew that I knew what I wanted to do.